national sovereignty.
Some national.
I can explain. I know.
Yeah, I read an
So-
article too
Not
about,
that I don't love
I know.
California.
I understand.
today.
Scotland has been a state colony for 400 years. In the last 5 years, these 5
Well,
years,
thank you all so much for
Scotland's
coming
become
out and
almost completely independent,
during
what they
the
call
King's
subnational
I really
sovereignty.
appreciate it, and thank you.
The military and the dollar stay intact. All other policy decisions making, immigration, finance, education, returns to Holyrood, the capital of Scotland, whereas originally it was down in London. This form of government, subnational sovereignty, although rare, is found in 30 other countries around the world right now that have existed with this form of government for the last century.
Do you think California can do this?
I'm sure it can, and I document it thoroughly. We have everything that we need to make this jump, and more than Switzerland did when they made this
You
jump.
don't think we're a little bit more tied to the services that we get
That's an excellent question.
from the federal government?
That's an excellent question, and that's what surprised me is that when I've talked about this, it wasn't that we have an independent spirit. We think independently. It's can we run our state the moment the feds aren't running it for us?
Or the system.
Right.
I agree with you. There's a certain thing about California, but the other parts of the states think they're kind of crazy.
They do. I have that documented in the book.
Crazy people in California, the relatives that I have that are outside the state.
Thank you.
But the reality
Right. I would say that is a opinion of California, and that we are overly critical of ourselves. A couple things. We're the only state where the federal government said, we're tired of handling insurance regulation, you handle it. We're tired of handling environmental regulation, you handle it. And now we just took on retirement regulation, Jerry Brown this week. Also before Obamacare, we were the only state to have essentially federal control over healthcare legislation. We worked it out and then they modeled it. So the feds are already giving up powers they don't give to the other states to us because they say you're too hard for us to manage because you're too different, you're too radical, and there's too much of you. So you essentially act as the federal government in these capacities that we reserve over all the other states. Did you know that the Supreme Court, last 2 years, 2 Supreme Court justices went to Congress. They are proposing a separate California State Supreme Court. The U.S. Federal Supreme Court is proposing it because California State Supreme Court cases from the 9th Circuit District here, 40% of national Supreme Court cases. So you have the Supreme Court following the trend of previous federal government inactions where you're too much to handle, California, you're too damn weird. Take it, run with it. We're giving up power, we're giving up control, we're tired of doing it.
as long as we get some more civil members and the newest women Supreme Court justices, I don't want to succeed from that because they're very it's a drink.
Licorice, cherry, works very well.
That's it.
Yes. What is it that, if we're so different, and the feds and the rest of the country sees us as different, why is it that they would know how to govern us any better than us?